What's going on, YouTube family? I hope y'all are having a good one. Welcome to the first unofficial episode of Celadon City Gym. And we'll go into more maybe in a future episode where that name come from. It might not even be the official name, but as for right now, it's Celadon City Podcast, and I'm your host, DeJounte, aka D-Link, and I will have me a co-host, maybe a full-time co-host, but I definitely will be doing this with some of my fellow friends who are, grew up with Pokemon and now are older and still love Pokemon. With myself, a little bit about myself, I never really got out of Pokemon. The typical thing, thought I was too cool for it, or we grow up, the girls, we think we're too cool for this stuff. However, I never really stopped playing the games. I definitely was still playing the games. I just stopped collecting the cards towards, I think, going into elementary school. But I was still playing the games up at least until high school. And I recently, after high school, just last year, bought me a DS and bought me Ultra Sun and Moon. I'm glad I did because they don't even sell DSs really like that no more. And I just bought a Switch this year to buy the new Pokemon. Once I found out a new Pokemon's game is coming out, I said, oh, definitely got to grab that. So it's a little bit about me, grew with Pokemon like most people who are going to be watching this. And the podcast we're going to be doing, it's going to be the typical, mostly Pokemon centered things, topics, stuff like that. We going to possibly do some sports cards and things. And another reason, the reason why I myself wanted to do this show, podcast show slash YouTube show, is because I already vlog, and I figured, since I'm vlogging my Pokemon investing slash collecting, because some stuff I'm investing, some stuff is just collecting. I wanted to really document, my journey, and for y'all to see, how can somebody become, profitable and possibly turn this to a side business within 5 years. So it really was the document, and long story short, talking to friends, people who know me say, man, you should definitely get in front of a camera. I've always wanted to do my own podcast show, which I'm working on another show. But anyway, again, we're Celadon City Gym. That's one of the original, not gym, Celadon City Podcast. That's one of the original gyms in the first Pokemon thing. But enough about that stuff. More backstory, we'll be talking about Pokemon, Pokemon news, open up in packs. We'll talk about cards that we're looking at and why we're talking about them, market stuff. This is the typical, YouTube stuff with the big three, opening packs, investing, collecting news, and just Pokemon overall news in the community. Again, so it's your boy, DeJounte. If you can't say that, too bad, just kidding. But for the channel, I'm really just going to go by D-Link. And for this one, we're going to go with some of my mail that I recently picked up. Got a whole bunch of mail that I'm collecting. Not collecting, well, I just recently received for the last 2 weeks. Been actually holding it so I can make this video. I'm right now building myself a binder. My goal, I give myself 2 years to collect the first edition Neo set. And the reason why I chose the Neo set is, one, it has the first edition. It's the last set of Pokemon cards to issue the first edition stamp. Also, they're the last Wizard of the Coast set that is the typical typical square. The last 3 card sets after that had the e-reader. So it's not the official last Wizard of the Coast set, but it's the last set to feature the first edition symbol, and it also has I believe it's 9 shining Pokemon cards, which I'm definitely saving those for last. Those will definitely cost a pretty penny, but definitely collecting, because those are 9s and 10s they're going to the roof. It'll be hard to find 9s and 10s. You're probably looking more at 5s and 6s now, but for binding purposes, got no problem. So I'm gonna show y'all the video, the cards I got in the mail, and then I'm going to open up in celebration of it being the first day that Darkness Ablaze, the 3rd Sword and Shield set, is open. I'm gonna open up a set, and I think on the back of that it's just a regular Sword and Shield. So definitely gonna open up some of those cards here. So let me open this mail, and we'll get back to the video. Okay, we're back. Sorry, anybody who's opened up, TCG mail or just cards in the mail, it's crazy the way some people ship this stuff. But again, we're back, so I'm gonna show you guys the cards. Apologize for the quality. I have to learn how to be able to, when people fold it, so I can do that while you guys see my face and see the cards. So I'm just gonna show them the screen. Again, I'm collecting Neo Destiny, but also the other end I didn't mention. I love the Japanese cards because to me they're original. But for the value wise, if I'm gonna collect something, once you learn that in English it was a lot harder to get some of the holographics, while in Japanese there's holographics in every pack, so it's a lot easier to obtain them, and the quality is so much nicer. But I actually found a Japanese set that's rare, so we'll talk about that. But so some of the cards I got for my Neo card, we'll start with those. I got this one's quality looks pretty crazy, pretty good. I got a Fluffy or Dark Flaffy first edition. See the sticker. I got a Venonat first edition. Crazy quality here. I got a Girefarig. I'm not probably saying that wrong. First edition. Also got me a Growlithe first edition. I got me a Ghastly first edition, And just so y'all know, a little tip. So you see how they tape the front with tape? It doesn't bother me much because I have a very sharp box cutter, but not everybody does. You want to put like blue paint tape. It's very easy to come off. Scotch tape, one of the worst things. And these are the two cards that I got from. It's called the Japanese Bending series. I'm not sure any of you guys have even. I'm trying to get so it's not glare. Have actually even really seen this Squirtle card right here. It's a Vending Series 1. There was a Vending Series 1, 2, and 3. A little history in the card. Here is the Parasect. Can't remember the name, but I think that's from the OG trainers. So these are two Japanese. You see with the back. It's OG back. Great cards. So with those sets, those are it's called Japanese Vending set, and the history of the set was, but I believe people they got them through vending machines, and to get them, they had to go to certain places. There were certain because Pokemon, we thought it was big here. It's been still big in Japan. It was really big in Japan, and so that was an exclusive set where they would peel them off of these things that they got off the vending machine, and so it's definitely. I would say a scarcity. That's definitely a Japanese set. I would say you should, look into. But we'll say that for the first official episode. And this is a PSA card that is a Japanese Bending Series 3 PSA 10. I actually stubbed this really low. I would say it's anywhere from $100 to $150 card. I snagged it for $50 because I know in time it'll definitely reach there, if not already, because some are already couple $100. So this is the Genghis Khan Series 3, and this is 1998 PSA slab. So the slab looks pretty great. So also last card that I already put in my binder, so y'all know, if y'all are collecting Pokemon cards, if you're getting back to Pokemon cards, definitely get you a Ultra Pro binder. These are great because the insides, they're great for card protection, and you can keep a penny sleeve. And my big purchase, well, actually I have another one coming, I'll show you next, was this Raw Neo card. It's a Dark Porygon first edition. I think I paid around $70 for this. They wanted 100. They didn't get it. It looks pretty good. Some whitening on it. You definitely not gonna be able to tell. It has some whitening. Not bad. I mean, it might get like a 7. I mean, at worst, a 6. So definitely great quality for a binder. You're not gonna find as Pokemon cards are, going up in popularity again. There's a lot more people coming. It's gonna be harder to collect these. I guess they say pre-2015 it was easy to get good quality Pokemon cards. I guess not no more. That's okay. We're gonna pay the quality price. So that's those Pokemon cards. So now the fun part. We're going to open up some Pokemon cards, but before that, I need to take a smoke break. What's better? Pokemon cards and getting high. So during this journey, I want y'all to watch my episodes and come smoke with me. It's crazy how, I not crazy. It's just it's amazing that even as an adult who's almost 30, I can enjoy, open up Pokemon cards again. Because the amount of stuff I still buy sets just to open. Even when I wasn't doing this, I was still buying packs time to time just to open packs. I do have a little brother, so it's kind of definitely got me back, and I seen his love for it. So I open packs time to time with him. Typical kid. I keep the hollows, but I give him a piece of crap cards. Because he's a kid, but he's still about to be 6, so maybe another couple of years he'll start collecting. But I'm gonna definitely get him as a collector. Well, now Smoke's break's done. I hope if you had a bowl or something while you was waiting. So now we're back. Let's open up some Pokemon cards. And I definitely will be doing giveaways and all that whatnot when I start hit to a certain limit because it's all about giving. I love giving. So we'll start with the Sword and Shield pack. And I've never opened it up cards backwards. So we'll see. I think it's 4 cards in the back. And whoever wants this can have it. Leaf Energy. Pokey Kid. Energy Search. Team Yell Grunts. Ooh. Score Bunny. What is it? Sinisty. That is a Marcactus. Pikachu, of course. I might be keeping this. Galarin Meowth. Lucky Egg. Reverse Hollow. And a VMAX Morpeko. That is some 1-pack magic for y'all right there. All right, now in honor of Darkness Ablaze coming out, we shall open this pack. Ooh, upside down. Leaf Energy. Dean. Definitely gotta learn these new Pokemon because I do not know them. Vibra. Cortisquick. Pansag. Electrike. Fletchling. Galarin Mr. Mime. Torchic. Yep. Reverse rare is the Cape of Toughness. Ooh, and a Lugia non-hollow. So those are the cards here. Definitely giving this to my little brother because, not holographics. We don't keep those here. But definitely a good pull on the reverse hollow and the VMAX cards. So I would definitely take that. Again, here is the VMAX card that we got here. And again, I'm not going to usually do videos like this when I pull, but just, it's an official first video, so I'm just going to do it like that. I apologize. It was a little hard to see. So, yeah, so